Ladies and gentlemen, we are about 5 hours away from landfall of Category 4 Hurricane Laura. And to all the Lieutenant Dans out there who didn't or couldn't evacuate, I'm with you in spirit. Good luck and Godspeed. This is going to be one wild and rough ride. And remember, Louisiana is not going to be the only state affected, and Texas is not going to be the only state affected. This thing is going to be a big bad bitch as she moves north and then east and then exits the coast, I don't know, in 5 days. And then we got our next one coming in about 7 days. So get ready for that if you're not in the way of this one, because it ain't over. But we'll deal with that one later. For now, we are watching this hurricane descend upon Louisiana. It is going to end up on the Louisiana side of the Texas-Louisiana border, and Louisiana will definitely be feeling the worst of all of its effects, as the right side of a counterclockwise spinning hurricane has the most rain, storm surge, and sometimes the strongest winds. And this brought to us by Cranky Weather Guy, the best weatherman on the planet, the best guy at hurricane turns, and my unofficial partner in weather crime prevention, says, and here comes a little deceleration to give us a few dozen tornadic or soon-to-be tornadic cells rotating in, because this event will have a little bit of everything severe weather-wise. This brought to us by Jack Sillin, who's always chilling and talking about cool weather stuff, and apparently gets better every day. What I'm seeing on radar this hour, intense band of strong tropical storm force wind and tornadoes rolling on shore. Inner band hurricane force winds now just getting to the coast. Inner core major force winds still a little bit offshore and arriving soon, because even though it will take probably 5 hours until the eye wall crosses over land, the biggest brunt of the storm will probably be being felt now or in the near future. NWS Boston, latest radar of extremely dangerous Hurricane Laura with a well-defined eye surrounded by very deep convection thunderstorms at 11 p.m. Eastern, located 75 miles south of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Maximum sustained winds, 150 miles per hour, which makes it a Category 4, and it is moving north by northwest at 15 miles per hour. Central pressure, 939 millibars. Philip Pappin is always yapping about cool weather stuff. Okay, last one for this Laura radar thread, since I don't see how it can be topped. There were 6 surrounding bins that were larger than 200 mile per hour gusts, I would guess. So I don't think this outbound velocity was an error, despite the value of 223 miles per hour. So that would be a 223 mile per hour wind gust. And yes, it looks like Houston definitely dodged a bullet. And it looks like even Beaumont is going to be on the edge of rain. And as I've stated before in my duo, I am very bad at the hurricane turn. So shout out to Cranky and everybody else out there who knew that the center of the storm was going into the Louisiana-Texas border. So we will watch as the eye wall pushes over Lake Charles and then up through Louisiana, with absolutely the worst of the effects being straight ahead of Lake Charles and to the right of it up into Alexandria and Monroe and Shreveport and Baton Rouge. And I agree with Michael J. Ventris. It is definitely going to be one hell of a night down in the bayou. And this storm may be much, much worse with the storm surge that could go as much as 30 to 40 miles inland than the storm that Lieutenant Dan and Forrest Gump faced. So please do your best to survive if that is your choice. Cyclone Man, giving the people in the path some advice. PSA for folks from Beaumont to Lake Charles, Louisiana. Laura will be much stronger than any other hurricane in this region, southeast Texas, southwest Louisiana, for over a century. It'll be worse than Audrey, worse than Rita. So if you're a native, this will exceed your past hurricane experiences. Most important is that you're high enough to be safe from water. Assuming you are, then you just have to worry about wind. As the hurricane strikes, stay indoors, in interior rooms, hallways, or bathrooms, and away from windows and doors. It will be loud, weird, and unpleasant for normal people who can't take an interest in this kind of thing, because it's important to stay calm. It is important to stay calm. It is important to stay cool. Panic is contagious. A bit of good news. Laura is moving at a good clip, so it should truck on through without lingering. Come on, guys. You got this. Asteroid Fight Club. We survive. So I pray that everyone staying behind for the storm, or had to stay behind, gets the miracle they need in their moment of need. And that I'm classifying this as a Category 2020 hurricane, and I definitely do not think this is going to be the last hurricane that makes landfall in 2020. I would guess we will see anywhere from 2 to 6 more landfalling hurricanes before this season is over. We're still 2.5 weeks away from hurricane peak season. And so, God bless everyone. Stay cool. And let's get ready for September and October to be the worst and most dangerous months 2020 has thrown our way. But together, we will overcome, and we will make it to the party that we're going to have in 2022. Because between the hurricanes, the plagues, and the cold American Civil War, we've got our hands full. May God forgive us all. May God bless us all. God bless everyone. Stay cool.